greetings and welcome, Star Seeds, Queen City Psychic Medium here. And in this video, I am going to discuss the Bricca family murders that occurred in September 1966 in Cincinnati, Ohio. Prior to looking into this, I had never heard of the Bricca family murders, but a man named Dr. Gary Johns contacted me and asked me if I had ever heard of it, and asked me if I would take a look into it, and I said absolutely. Okay, so Gary gave me a huge binder that he had put together with a bunch of the reports and all that stuff, right? But I have never actually looked through this binder, because when you're a psychic medium, what we can't let you do is color our perceptions and distract us by telling us information. We need to get that information ourselves. We need to trust the source, and I trust my source, okay? But anyway, I'm going to share with you what I got. But the rumors had it that Mrs. Bricca was having an affair with a veterinarian and that he killed the family, okay? When I say family, I'm talking about mom, dad, and their daughter. Now, the pictures that I originally got to work from were grainy pictures that were pulled off the internet, that were published in the newspaper and all that. There's now more information online and more pictures, and I just went back and I pulled this offline. I did not read any articles, okay, but I pulled this offline. So we have Linda, and I did do 2 pictures of her. We have the daughter, Debbie, and we have the father and husband, Jerry, okay? So I went ahead and I pulled those offline just for this video, actually, and because I intend to look further, okay, because I've only looked to a point and I got what I got, and I'm sharing it today, here and now. Okay, so about 2018, I decided to write a little blog regarding what I got. I did not share everything, but I wrote my little blog for Facebook, and it got passed around and shared, and voila, I got attacked. I got attacked by a man that took it upon himself to investigate this murder, and he wrote about it, and he has been in the evidence room, as he shared with me, okay, and he told me no way am I correct with what I got, that this murder was up close, personal, emotional, and passionate. And he believed that the veterinarian killed this family, okay? And so, I just wrote this little blog, which I am not going to read to you. But what I have in here is that this is a professional hit job, and it has to do with Mr. Bricca's corporation that he worked for, okay? Because what I saw is they knew one of the men that came to their home that night, okay? Because I see 2 men. One is in a white collar shirt, okay? I'm not seeing a tie. It's open. The collar is open. He's casual, but it's a white collar shirt. I am really not symbolic with what I do. Once in a while, I am, okay? So if I am, it definitely tells me that he's corporate and he's from Mr. Bricca's work, but I'm pretty sure he was probably wearing a white collar shirt that night, because I usually see it dead how it is. Okay, and he has another guy that he brought with him that the Briccas did not know. Okay, and that was the hitman. And this was about a toxic substance that Mr. Bricca came across, or something harmful. I could see that he was very intelligent, that he had integrity, and that he wanted to warn people, and he thought he was on to something big that he was going to help people with, and that they were going to care about. But nope, they wanted him to shh, be quiet, okay? What I get with this is we have the corporate guy, and he's a little bit taller, and then we have the silent guy, and it's dark brown hair. And the way it works for me is I will forget that a person existed, and then flash, I will get reminded of them because it correlates Are there something significant with what's going on with what I'm getting? Okay, so that it references me to something that matters, like a name or a profession, or an appearance. Okay, so all along here, all these years, if I think about the Bricca murders, okay, so I'm seeing this guy, and okay, the corporate guy has about a medium brown hair. Okay, and the guy that did the killing, I'm not sure if maybe he does wear a toupee, because he reminds me of somebody named Harvey that I had met years ago. Now, Harvey was a business owner. I'm pretty sure he had to do payoffs to the Newport Mafia for, being a business owner. He was a short guy, and I can see that this guy is on the shorter side that committed these murders. Okay, and so I don't know if the name Harvey has anything to do with it. He reminds me totally of like Newport Mafia. I'm not saying that it is Newport Mafia. When it comes to like mobster stuff and the movies, people seem to think that, all the mobsters just go ahead and kill somebody, and that's not really the way it works. They have certain people that do that. And they don't have to be like mafia. It can be like an outside guy, just like the mafia used to use pack runners to deliver the drugs, and it would usually be bikers, okay? From biker gangs, all right? So this guy, I know that his profession is a hitman. I know that this is deep, man. This is corporate. The stabbing the whole family was sending a message. It was sending a message to anybody and everybody that wanted to speak out that you and your whole family will be dead if you do, okay? The stabbing is also a signature, okay? I believe there's a nickname, or there's just something about that this certain hitman stabs. I do not believe they were the only ones that were stabbed, okay? So if I were an investigator, I would totally look into who died in the months following the Bricca family murders that worked for the same corporation. Okay? I would look into who had a job transfer and how long of a lifespan did they have. And I don't care if it says natural causes, if it was a car wreck, a suicide, what have you. I would really look into that, because we do have DNA and all that stuff today, and all it takes is, hopping on to Ancestry.com or, one of those sites, or actually, looking into family members or resuming a body, right? Okay. So I would look into that stuff, because I don't believe for 1 minute this was a random killing where somebody just walked into the house like a psycho. I don't even see why anybody would think that one person did this either. Okay, and I don't use logic when I do this. I just go into my thing. Okay, but what really makes sense to me too, I found out after I shared with Gary and company what I got. Now the company here, and it's just right down the road from me actually, just a couple miles away. Okay, it says Bear. Okay, on the big canister. Okay, so it says Bayer, B-A-Y-E-R. But guess what? Okay, because this reminded me of, like what I know about fluoride today, which, how poisonous and toxic it really is. And I'm not saying that's what it is or what it was. Okay, but it so resembled that. All right, that it was something harmful. We got to stop it. I found this out. Come on, let's do something, right? That's the integrity of Mr. Bricca. Okay, so I end up finding out the name of the company that he worked for at that time was Monsanto. And then I find out they were working on Agent Orange that they used in the Vietnam War. Okay, and then we know they also created Roundup. Okay, so what I got right off the bat without knowing anything other than it was probably this veterinarian that killed the family. Okay, that's all I knew. All right. What I got right off the bat really correlates with what I ended up finding out. So, I'm gonna follow up on the case because I believe they're gonna find some stuff out here. I do. All right, and I'm gonna go through this book probably sometime, and then I'm gonna get back with y'all because what happens with the psychic medium, I like to start out and get what I get on my own, just with my source. Well, not on my own, but through my source, right? Through my angels and guides, through higher self, through spirit, through the Akashic records, through super consciousness. I like to get what I get there. And just like if I have a person in front of me doing the reading, I always get what I get. And then I ask them, can you confirm or deny or just say, I don't know, to what I just got? Okay? And I won't have anybody to do that. I'll just have this and I'll read through it. And I'm going to look online too. But what's going to happen is when I see something or read something, either they're going to add more or they're going to go no. They're going to go chop, chop, chop or push back, which means no, that's not it. That's inaccurate. And they're just going to let me know a little bit from that. Okay? But they will find that it is two men. All right? And when I heard them say that on the radio the other day, that we just might find that there's more than one person involved and actually two people involved, I said, yes, there is. All right? So I just wanted to share that. Just put this on video, on the record, for what happens next, okay? And I'm going to start sharing some of the cases that I worked on just to see if anybody else might have gotten the same stuff that I got too. You never know, okay? Because I did have some people share with me that they felt it was a professional hit from the corporation that Mr. Bricca worked for too when I wrote the blog, okay? So some people, you know, we got a lot of intuitive people out there. We just learned to tune it out. What helps us tune it out? The TV helps you to tune it out because they talk, coloring your perceptions, right, and distracting you. People talking and gossiping and stuff also color your perceptions and distract you. So, but some people, you know, they can go within, they can feel it, and they've gotten the same that I've gotten. All right. So, all right, Starseeds, peace out. Ciao for now. Keep it real. See you next time.